Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy 90s Man here on my Urban News channel bringing you a news story about Grambling State coach cutting her entire roster. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. A coach actually cut her whole team after going winless in the previous season. So I'm here to give my opinions, give you guys a story. The story today is going to be brought to you on the website called The Recount. Fair use, by the way, Recount. So let's look at the story. I'm going to let you guys listen to a two minute clip first, and then I will come back with my opinion on it. 1 second.
Grambling State University's new head volleyball coach cut the entire team. Yes, every single player, along with their scholarships. The players were notified about the change this week. KSLA News 12's Corey Johnson spent the day looking into this. You've talked to athletic officials at the school.
Pause and let's recognize that beautiful black woman real quick. That woman is beautiful. Let's back to the story.
Try to learn what happened and why it happened, and certainly what's next for that program.
That's right, Doug. New head coach and Grambling alum Chelsey Lucas was hired in February to lead the team. Now some are calling the move unprecedented after all 19 players on that roster were released on Monday. Many are now asking the question why. I sat down with GSU Athletics Communications Director Brian Howard. Howard tells me athletic program leaders knew Coach Lucas would be making some changes to the roster, but they did not know to what extent. He says the move was not previously discussed, which is typical because changes like these are usually at the coach's discretion. Now, according to players who were cut from the team, the coach called individual meetings with each player on Monday and advised them that their scholarships would not be renewed. Howard tells me recruiting efforts have already started to replace the roster.
Decision that was made, it's her decision, and she has some quality players that are coming on board. I think they got 13, 14 new players that are going to be coming on board at some point. So in terms of things, I hate to say out with the old, but, in with the new a little bit.
Okay, at the end, there you guys. You saw the athletic director actually speaking on the case. And before I get back into the story, what I'm going to do is, hey, we're talking about HBCU, so I had to get a little HBCU pride going on. Just for a quick second, about 10 seconds. Let's just get a little HBCU pride going on. A little old stepping, nothing too major. A little old stepping, a little old line dancing a little bit. Okay, well, now that we got that out the way, here's my opinion. First off, you see she has the support of the athletic director who, like he says, at the coach's discretion to cut any player any amount that he wants, that they want to, and he's going to support them, right? Now, my opinion is these young adults seeing how the real world actually is. If you don't win, you don't do your job, you have to get let go. Now, I know this story is shocking because you've never heard of an entire roster being cut, especially at this level in college athletics, but that's life. When they get out here in the real world, no one's going to stall them out or feel sorry for them. You have to bring something to the table. If you don't bring anything to the table, hey, they bat you out the way. It's just that simple. You got to do what you got to do. It's going to be somebody else there to dance in your spot, and they're going to get the job done. I guarantee these 13 and 14 she recruited, they probably some of the top people in their school districts because the coach wants to win. Guess what? If the coach doesn't win, they will cut her. Or anybody who feels for the players, would you feel for the coach after she gets cut? She doesn't want to have another winless season. She actually wants to compete and actually probably try to win a championship. She don't want players who don't know how to hit the ball when it comes to them. She wants somebody who can spike that damn thing, and after they spike it, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna do a little jig on. They're gonna do a little dance on them to show, we in here to win it. So if someone's listening and that's a family member, hey, I'm sorry for you. I mean, hopefully they can bounce back and go to another HBCU or another college and play volleyball. But the coach made a decision, and she wanted to keep her job. We actually have a quote from the coach. Let me read. The coach says, "I met with my team, coach, student, athletes, individually to discuss my plans moving forward. with the Grambling State University volleyball program. My decision was to bring back some of the current students, athletes on the team, while student athletes are granted athletic scholarships. A scholarship is not a guaranteed and not binding per NCAA rules and regulations. Now, she just being honest with you. She can cut who she want. If you don't improve or make the roster better or make the team better, then I'm not gonna go down with you. I came here to win. I ain't come here just to be a coach and just be, patting you on the back and telling you everything's gonna be all right. If you're not here to actually show up and show out, then I have to move on. Now, that's kind of my opinion on it. I kind of want you guys' opinion. What do you think? Do you think it was fair that all those students got cut, or you kind of on my with my line of thinking to think that that's the real world? You can get cut, you can lose a job, you can go to a job and they can just fire you the next day and nothing will happen. Like life is, these young adults need to learn, especially in this day and age. I think kids these day and age or have a way more of an entitled attitude. They don't want to work for anything. They think everything should just be handed to them, or it should just be fair. And it's just not fair. Life isn't fair. You got to pull this dirt out the ground and build a house with it. If you can't do that, then they're going to hire the next contractor to come pull the dirt out the ground and build something. So that's kind of my opinions on it. I want you guys to like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you can get alerted when I go live with new content. That's see you again. That's 90s Man with Urban Breaking News. The Grambling State coach named Chelsea Lucas cut the entire roster. And I see you guys again with another story. Have a good day.